People usually assume that being from a different culture means a different ethnicity or country. However, that's not always the case. Think of how many cultures the United States has alone.
The stereotypical, whenever anybody meets you and you say you're from California, they automatically assume that you know how to surf and your best friend is a movie star. I'm from Northern California. It's a very long state. There's Southern California and Northern California. There really is kind of a lot of big differences. Southern Californians, like the whole Valley Girl speech and, you know, like just surf talk, that does happen. But Northern California is a lot more hick, it's a lot more country. I actually have noticed that younger people in Minnesota tend to stick with their friends more. They're actually not as friendly towards strangers as strangers would be in California. California is a state that has a lot of transplants. San Francisco, where I had previously lived, is a city of mostly transplants. There's barely anybody that you'll meet in San Francisco that's born and raised in the city of San Francisco, where here in the Twin Cities, almost everybody that I meet is born and raised in Minnesota, and they have friends that they've known their entire lives. It's a big cultural difference for me in just meeting people that are not necessarily pushed to be by themselves in situations or be alone and haven't moved a place where they felt like totally utterly alone and haven't ever met anybody. So here I tend to find that just outreach to strangers as an actual friendship is a lot more rare. A lot of people here seem to be pretty environmentally conscious. The Twin Cities and the greater area and just Minnesota is really about like preserving nature and having nature and the city walk hand in hand. Everybody here is really bike conscious, and there's a lot of people that are super active. Trails and biking trails, walking trails, there's a lot of activity here and a lot of activity that has to do with being outside.